and it makes you think about, you know, what what would you do if you lost someone who means the world to you? How would you cope with it? It's just, it's just something to think about. You know, yeah. The characters, um, yeah, the gang who, okay, I gotta put this. If you're familiar with the movie, then you know, then you know, then it's pretty much like that. The characters, most of the characters in the movies is in the book, originated from the book. Except for a few names, but these guys are fucking horrible, evil, just vile. And they're completely irredeemable, and it makes it even more satisfying when Eric stalks them and sadistically kills them. And by no means are you supposed to feel sorry for them, because especially if you see and read exactly what they do to Eric and Shelley, you're like, yeah, yeah, these guys have it coming in more ways than one. So it was quite satisfying to see Eric Eric do to them what he does to them. Um, uh, the character Sarah is not in it, but there is a little girl named Sherry, and uh, while while in the movie Eric and Shelley looks after Sarah, um, but in the book, Sherry is someone that Eric meets along his way for vengeance while he's getting ready to kill Fun Boy, and he bonds with her, and it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful, and it's very it's very sad because this girl has been through so much, and Eric tells her that you've been through a lot and you're probably going to endure some more horrible things, but don't don't give up. you know there is light at the end of the tunnel. So I kind of like that. Okay. Also, another thing that I kind of I kind of noticed while reading it, is, unlike the movie where Eric, when Eric has his powers given to him by the crow, in the book, that's not really established or explained. While he doesn't. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Uh, in the book, Eric is resurrected by the crow, but he is not given healing powers. He is a literal corpse, which means while while he feels no pain, his body can still be harmed. And this is seen where he self, as I mentioned in the plot, he mutilates himself. And when he's thinking about Shelley and thinking about what happened to her, it's his guilt that eats at him. And it's just heartbreaking, man. It really is. It really is. And it's one of those books. It's one of these graphic novels that when you read it, you don't know what to expect when you start reading it, but the more you start reading it, and you understand what's going on, you're like, oh shit, this is this this is pretty heavy. And and that's my whole reaction of